For more than 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter in our community. From our studios in St. Clair, you're watching Focus with Paul Dingeman.
Welcome to another edition of the Focus program. My name is Paul Dingeman. There's some exciting things going on. This last week we had the big announcement of Magna expanding in St. Clair along Range Road, and already in the ground is some improvements on 26 Mile Road by Ascension River District Hospital. And to tell us more about that and introduce us to a couple physicians that will be working out of there is Dr. H. Lee Batcheldor. Nice to see, Medical Director of Ascension River District Hospital. Welcome back to the Focus Show.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah. And you brought along a couple of friends.
I brought two friends along with me, two great guys. So I brought two of our orthopedic surgeons that are in the community, started at our office here on campus at River District Hospital, and we'll also be working out of the new 26 Mile Road facility when it opens in April.
In April?
April.
Okay.
We're right on target, we're right on time.
Dr. Chad, welcome.
Yes.
And Dr.
Sonari O'Connor.
Nice to welcome to both of you.
Thanks for having me.
Let's the control room is going to run a commercial right now
Okay.
that Ascension River District Hospital provided about the new facility. That's a nice looking structure and also a great addition to the community. I mean, wow.
Yep.
That's 40,000 square feet?
Just under 40,000, 38 and change.
Okay.
So, and we have options. It's a big enough parcel, so we have an option to put another 40,000, 38,000 facility next to it. And then also in the back, you may be senior housing someday.
Okay.
So,
Oh.
yeah.
Gentlemen, you both are orthopedic surgeons.
Yes.
Tell me about what's happening in the world of orthopedic surgery.
So I think the big thing is same-day procedures. Both myself and Dr. O'Connor, we both do a lot of outpatient procedures that even during our trainings have now moved to an outpatient setting. So
Just
excited
amazing.
about that.
Just amazing that people can go in the morning, have a hip put in, and be discharged later in the day.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Just staggering, really staggering.
So they each have different talents and different perspectives. So if you want to just
Yeah.
kind of give
Thank
a
you.
little
Go ahead.
Yeah, my main focus is knee and shoulder injuries, problems, doing shoulder replacements, rotator cuff repairs, minimally invasive arthroscopic surgery, meniscus surgery, even carpal tunnels, trigger fingers when it comes to surgical stuff. Obviously, at the same time, we also do non-operative management, injections, physical therapy, etc.
Okay, and how about you, Doc?
So my subspecialty training is in hip and knee replacement. That's what I did my fellowship in. And as you had alluded to earlier, patients are having hips and knees replaced and going home the same day. And as Dr. Leseski just alluded to, first thing we start off with is always conservative management. Surgery is always a last stop for us. We try to make patients' symptoms get relieved with physical therapy, injections, sometimes simple things as bracing, and then surgery is always a last resort.
How did you decide you wanted to do shoulders and things along those lines? And how did you decide to do knees? Is it?
Good question.
Yeah, a lot of mine came from my undergrad. I actually went to University of Michigan initially for athletic training and then sort of pivoted No one in my family went to college. No one had any medicine, and just sort of one thing led into another. So sports was a perfect segue to sort of have a fine balance between, taking care of adolescent athletes all the way up to elderlies with, shoulder replacements. So.
Okay.
During my training, I got to see patients just have life-changing procedures with these hip and knee replacements, and just being so thankful for their improved quality of life.
Yes.
That's what drew me to the field. And we get to use awesome tools during surgery, so that makes it a great day for me. But just as equally, I enjoy seeing patients in the clinic, following them afterwards, and really becoming almost like a family and friend in the clinic environment too.
So this new facility, Dr. Bachelor, it'll have the latest, the greatest, everything.
Yep. It's going to have, so as was in the commercial there, it's going to have an orthopedic suite. It's going to have an ER, 6-bed ER. It's going to have physical therapy right next door. So they're going to be on the first floor with a full radiology suite right next to them with MRI, CAT scan, ultrasound, conventional x-rays, digital x-rays. And then, upstairs we'll have endoscopy, primary care offices, and then specialty rotating offices, some of the specialists. So it's in conjunction with St. John Hospital and River District Hospital. They'll have an office at River District as well, and hopefully surgeries will be done, at River District Hospital when they come out of our community.
So
They have offices at St. John as well, so they're kind of they're both vacillating between River District and St. John Hospital.
Well, and the area is growing, especially around the 26-mile road area with all the construction and new facilities along the way. So it should be a wonderful facility.
Yeah,
Wonderful facility.
we're happy to have both of them on staff and dedicated, and
Okay.
looking forward to
How
a
do
long
we,
tenure with them.
How do we get a hold of you guys?
So there you can go through the orthopedic office at River District Hospital, 810-329-1250, correct?
Correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
and then appointments can be made through there.
Okay. Now, the new facility is not going to be open until
April
spring,
23,
but
yep.
You guys are available
Today.
now in River District,
Yep.
St. Clair.
Yep.
Okay.
Dr.
Good.
O'Connor just walked out of the office before he came here.
We are here for the
office,
St. Clair community, East China.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good, good.
yeah,
Okay.
so.
Very good. Let's run the commercial again. Let people see what this beautiful new facility is going to be like. I think the important thing there is the line bringing together that River District Hospital is not going away. This is in addition to the wonderful programs that Ascension Hospital has in St. John's and here and now this one.
Right, and it's just as both have alluded to, things are moving to the outpatient world. Days when people went to the hospital and stayed for multiple days for surgical procedures are over. They go in and they go out, and we realized that a number of years ago. That's why we planned on doing this facility, so making sure that we're covering our area in the outpatient realm. So, and it's not going to replace River District. River District will still be here.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Okay.
Thank
Glad
you.
to have you
Thank
both here.
Glad to be here.
Many years of success in the area.
Thank you
I
very
hope
much.
so.
We'll be back with our next guest in just a second. For over 68 years, there's been a wonderful thing happening in downtown Port Huron called the Port Huron Town Hall. With us is the president, Bev Myers. Welcome to the Focus Show.
Thank
nice
you.
To see you. We see your husband Randy in here every once in a while.
Yes, thanks.
And back with us again is Susan Tisdale. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Thanks, Paul.
Ladies, you're about halfway through a wonderful season of Port Huron Town Hall. Where are we at? What's happening?
Well, we're happy because we've had 2 fabulous shows.
Yeah.
And I don't know that we should rub that into the people who weren't there, but halfway through a great start and looking toward a great 2 more shows, November and December.
Well, your first guest was a famous star.
Brooke
who
Shields.
is all over the newspapers and the gossip columns, and then after she left here with her husband, Agassi, coming up with all sorts of
Ex-husband,
Yeah.
yes, which she touched on a little bit
Did she?
in a very
Yeah.
gentle and fun manner.
But he wasn't.
Well, you know, the nice thing about being on the stage is you try to sugarcoat everything you
Right,
can. She did a nice job with that. Yes.
Bev, you're the president this year?
I am, my first time.
Raised your
Yeah.
hand at the wrong time.
I agreed. It's a kind of a 6-year process. You start out as vice president, then president-elect,
Yeah.
then president. So,
Good.
yeah, so it's been a lot of fun, and I got to work with some
Well,
amazing
it's
women.
got such great history and such great speakers,
Oh,
and
It's a-
what a wonderful organization.
We constantly review how amazing it is because you get in the thick of it and it just becomes a little bit of a day-by-day task-oriented position. But
Yeah.
even just this afternoon before we came, Bev and I were like, oh, look at all these great people we've had in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Which,
Yeah. It's
you know,
incredible.
Really remarkable.
which breaks good ground for us.
Yeah, it's really remarkable. Okay, so you got two shows coming up. What's the first one?
First one is November 14th. We are on Monday mornings at 10:30 at McMorran Auditorium. And this is a reschedule or a substitution in due to the fact that the original presenter was unable to make the commitment. But I think that I said to the ladies on the committee, I think we made lemonade out of the lemon because we have Chef Darren McGrady, who, if you're a foodie, you probably know his name. He has books, he's on TV, but he's best known for being what they call the royal chef. He was the chef to Queen Elizabeth II for, I think, 11 years, and then went and worked for Princess Diana when she moved to Kensington Palace.
Wow.
Cooked for Princess Diana until her death. And then,
You
you
know,
know,
there a long time then.
he was there
15 years.
15 years,
Yep.
I think, and then sort of brought his work to the U.S. He continues on with the philanthropies that were really important to Princess Diana, sort of crafted, you know, a continuation of his story, and he's become very popular because don't we love all things British? We love all things baking.
Yeah.
So he seems, I mean, I haven't met him, but he seems really fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he going to get a dinner from him or
I-
lunch?
I don't think we will. Unfortunately, there's not really the best way for him to cook on stage, but he will. I'm sure he's going to make us all hungry, and hopefully he'll have a great
Well,
lunch.
he's gotta
at
have-
Golf
Maybe
gotta
Club.
he'll
have
bring
great stories.
treats.
He might
Yeah,
bring us some
I mean,
treats.
I don't know.
He's got some great YouTube videos with some specialty treats that he's made.
He's got to have some great stories too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
And-
like one of his first stories I think I saw a video on was that his first thing he ended up doing for the Queen was peeling carrots for her horse.
Oh,
Yeah, so for her horses. So I thought that was an interesting
Yeah.
story.
Got to
Cool.
start somewhere.
cool stuff. Right. And then in December, you've got your final selection of this year's season.
Weirdly, yes, it will be over in December,
Yeah.
but that is Javier Muñez, and he is, again, you know, everybody does a lot of stuff, but best known as a Broadway actor. He starred in Hamilton. He took over for the lead, Lin-Manuel Miranda. He took over for him after a couple of years. You know, these people are so multi-talented,
Yeah.
and I don't know what.
Well, like you guys.
What exactly? I don't know what the
Sing and
presentation will
dance.
be, but it'll be fabulous, full of energy, full of things we didn't
Probably do a little
imagine.
singing, a little dancing.
We're
and-
We're
hoping.
hopeful. Yes,
Yeah.
we're very hopeful. He was in the Heights with Lin-Manuel Miranda as well. He played the lead character in that. So
Those are some big shows.
yeah,
It's a good
it'll be
gig.
fun if he can play some of the songs.
And one more thing I just wanted to mention, if I
You could do two more things.
Could I? Okay. Well, at our November presentation, we will be, it's sort of exciting because we will be then unveiling the 2023 lineup. So before the show begins, Bev will actually announce month by month who we'll have the following year, so you can get all revved up and get your tickets early.
Well, that was
go
going
on
to be my
sale.
next question. What was next year going to be? But obviously, you're not going to tell
I
me.
can't divulge that yet.
Very
so
top secret.
It'll come out on our performance November that morning, and then it'll be on our Facebook that afternoon.
Okay.
So
Well, we can have you back later and,
yeah, that would be great.
promote it.
Talk about
But it's
our.
exciting. You're
We're really excited
about
for-
2023.
It's
I-
probably
and I
the
get-
biggest part of the job, don't you think,
Yeah.
Bev, is trying to
Trying to pick the
secure a
program.
good, varied program, you know, and
I-
obviously there's lots to consider, but then, you know, it
So the
just works out.
2023 program going to still be at McMorran.
Yes.
It's still going to be in the fall only.
Yes, we're gonna continue with the fall only. It seems to be working out really well.
Okay.
We've heard good things from people. The weather has so far been okay too.
Yeah,
We haven't
yeah,
had to
yeah.
worry about ice and snow yet, so we'll hope that continues.
Right.
But yeah, I'm so excited to be able to announce and listen to people's excitement as I say, you know, who's coming.
And then
so.
it seems like we have a long wait until it begins again, but
Yeah.
as we all know, time goes so darn quickly. Before
Yeah.
we know it,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
be welcoming our
Yeah.
September guests. But we're
Absolutely.
September, October, November, December.
Worked out well.
Monday
then.
mornings, 10:30, McMorran Auditorium.
Yeah.
You could buy a season ticket. We will open up those sales right after we
They do.
announce the opening. And then after some amount of time, which I'm not into all those details, individual tickets eventually become available. But it's a better deal to buy a season ticket.
And it's a good Christmas gift.
It's an excellent Christmas
It
gift.
is. You're so right, Santa.
Christmas gifts, we've heard, I know some people who have done Mother's Day gifts,
Yeah,
Father's
yeah.
Day gifts.
Yes,
It's
we
a-
appeal to the men too. Yes.
Yes, so it is a great,
Okay.
it's a great thing to do on a Monday morning.
So let's review the November. There's still individual tickets available.
There are, yes, and yes.
And that is, the speaker is?
Chef Darren McGrady.
Okay.
I feel like I'm on a test here.
And then in December?
December,
Javier
Javier
Munoz.
Munoz. December 12th, 12/12. Easy to remember. Fabulous way to kick off your holiday season.
Yeah.
Yes.
We missing anything?
Probably.
We got
After-
the picture of the whole series up with
Oh, great.
Brooke Shields and the rest of them, and it was a great season, and you guys
So
did
enjoyable.
it again.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank
We'd
you so
like
much.
We'd like to take the credit, but it's a huge group that
Yeah.
puts in a lot of effort, including you. Thank you, Paul.
Yes,
So
we
glad to
appreciate
help.
it.
Yes.
Glad to help. That's about it for this edition of the Focus program. Thanks very much for tuning in. Till next time, I'm Paul Dingerman. See you soon.